Hi, Lenore here. Happy holidays. I want to explain how to do this problem for Chapter 8. This is a problem that we call sell or process further. Two products can be processed, they share the same process, and up to one point, beta is already a finished product. Alpha has to go a little further with additional cost, and generally alpha will be sold more than beta. So how do we tackle this? This is the only problem from Chapter 8. This is the one you need to study. For the exam, I just changed the numbers and the products. So here we go. The first thing is, here are the two products, alpha and beta. Alpha's allocated $30,800 of the total joint cost. So here's the total cost. There's alpha's. Alpha can produce 2,000, and they can be sold off at the split-off point for 13. That should say, or it can be processed further. So let's start. This is the easier calculation to do, I think, in all of Chapter 8. So the first thing we need to do is determine the final sales value after further processing. So this is the $15. That's what alpha can be sold for, multiplied by those 2,000 units. So let's go ahead and do that equation right here. 15 times 2,000 units. So that's the additional revenue, sales value. The next step is we need to split off, or we need to subtract the revenue or the sales. Should we bypass this? So what's that mean? We're not going to get the $13 if we keep going. So less sales value at the split off. So you might be thinking, well, why did they even introduce beta? Well, they want you to know that two products emerge from this process. Is it a trick? I can't really answer that. I don't know what the author's intentions were. So we're going to subtract out the value that we could have gotten if we just stopped at the split off and sold alpha. So this is going to be $13 per unit multiplied by the 2,000 units. Now, I've had students ask, can I just subtract the 2 and then multiply it by 2,000 units? Absolutely, but I like to do it the complete way so that those of you, like myself, who can't think that quickly can follow along. So here we go. We're going to subtract that sales value, because when we move to the $15, we will no longer get the $13. So here we have $13 multiplied by 2,000 units. There we go. So we're going to subtract these two, and that's going to leave us with the incremental. I can spell that. Revenue. So we're going to subtract one from the other, and that's how much more rental we will make if we skip that first step. We don't sell at the split off. Now we're decided to go further in the process, receive 15,000, but we also have an additional $14,000 of cost. So we need to subtract that. So cost of further processing, and that was given at $14,000. I guess I didn't need a line here. That might be confusing. So I'm considering teaching Excel possibly online. Let me know if you might be interested in that. I think it's pretty self-explanatory if you get to see me do the problem. Okay, so we're done with the problem. Now here's the profit or the loss from further processing. This is the answer. And as you can see, it's not a good idea to process further because they're not going to make any more money. If anything, they're going to lose $10,000 by processing further. So the answer is alpha should not be processed further. Okay, so that's it. You're going to have a problem very similar to this on your final exam. So, Lenore out.